All right, welcome back to WMMA Now with your host Chuck Stevenson, coming at you with a fight review. So we're going to last Friday, Invicta FC number 43 in Kansas City, Kansas. We're going to the Flyweight division. Stephanie Geltmacher coming in 4-1, taking on Sammons coming in undefeated at 3-0. So let's get into it. First round, Geltmacher ducked under a spinning back fist from Sammons for an early takedown, but Sammons quickly back to her feet. Very nice job there by Sammons to get right back up. A clinch battle then ensued on the cage with a lot of knees landed for Geltmacher. I mean, she was just throwing a lot of knees. Some of them were a bit low. Reversal by Sammons, but you know what? Within probably maybe 10 seconds, Geltmacher reversed it right back to the outside of the clinch on the cage. A couple more knees land for Geltmacher, and some of them looked a bit low there, which I mentioned earlier. Referee breaks it. Sammons had to fix her top real quick as well. Sarah back in the center of the cage, and they're looking to exchange. Sammons throws a kick. Geltmacher counters with a left to the body, but then as she throws the left to the body, comes over top with a huge overhand right that just straight up sent Sammons right back off of her feet to the ground. I mean, just straight up sent her flying to the ground. Geltmacher pounces, throws a couple follow-up punches before the referee steps in at 4 minutes 28 seconds. So official time for Stephanie Geltmacher, your winner via knockout. Huge, I mean just huge overhand right there by Stephanie Geltmacher. I mean, even, I forget if it was Laura Sanko or Julie Kedzie that was, I mean, when it landed, they were just like, oh my God. That's how big it was. So, you know, Geltmacher had power in her in her ground and pound. Apparently now she's found a way to deliver it on the feet. That young lady is scary. She is scary. She might only be like 5'1", which is short for the flyweight division, but she is going to be scary. Tough first loss for Sammons, who's going to have to, you know, make some adjustments before she comes back. Now for things to work on for Geltmacher, you know, in the clinch, I noticed after Sammons got back up, she had a hold of the leg for a while and was trying to get Sammons back to the ground. And I thought she just held on to that leg a little bit too long, which is a bad habit a lot of fighters do. I think had she let go of that leg sooner, she could have done some better work in the clinch. Not that she did anything wrong there, but I think, you know, sometimes for wrestlers, you got to learn to let go of that leg sooner up against the fence if you're just not going to be able to get that takedown. Now for Sammons, I'd like for her, to work on her clinch control better. I think, you know, she just took so long to get that reversal and then gave it up very quickly again. So she needs to really work on clinch controlling against, you know, the wall and against the fence. For fights to make, I'll have to think a little bit harder on this one for Sammons. But for Geltmacher, I think she's picked up, you know, just a big win here over an undefeated fighter. And that division is starting to thin out in Invicta FC at flyweight. I'd like to see her fight the winner of the upcoming title fight between Pearl Gonzalez and Erin Blanchfield. Now that fight was supposed to happen at Invicta 43. It didn't. Pearl came down with the COVID. Fight got pushed back. So whenever that fight happens, whoever wins, I'd like to see Stephanie Geltmacher in there against the winner and fighting for the title. I think she's only 5-1 now, but she has shown a lot of progression in a short amount of time, and she is very tough, and I think she's a tough matchup for anybody in that Invicta flyweight division, so I'd like to see that fight get made. All right, so those are my thoughts on the fight. It was a quick fight, so you get a quick review. Let me know your thoughts on it in the comments down below. Of course, if you like the video, please give it a like. And while you're at it, go ahead and subscribe to WMMA Now, the most complete women's mixed martial arts dedicated platform on YouTube. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.